Hey YouTube, if you allow me to vent a little, this topic has something to do with YouTube, and that's their new beta channels. Now, I'm sure most of you, if not all of you, have seen them around. YouTube has been advertising these beta channels recently, which are pretty much crap. In my opinion, anyway. I don't know, call me old-fashioned, but I like the old channels. Like, I did try the beta channel out for a bit, and it's nifty, it's flashy, but it's just missing something. You know, the simplicity, that is the old YouTube. So, today's question of the day is kind of on a serious note. Well, serious as far as YouTube goes. I don't know how serious you think that is. Personally, I don't really think YouTube is that serious, but we'll save that for another day. What do you think about the new beta channels? Are you with me that they're stupid and they probably should never be made? Or do you like the idea? Now, personally, my solution is, if people want to make the change, let them. But I think that we should have a choice in the matter. I mean, I don't really see how it would be much of like a strain on YouTube to give us a choice in the matter. Like, do you want the old classic channel or do you want, the new channel? But anyway, leave a comment about that, and here's the battle with an old friend, ReeceBenlier, which is actually, I believe, his 200 subs video, if I'm not mistaken. So here it is. So here's a really fun match with ReeceBenlier, an old rival, old friend of mine. I'll leave the link in the description. I believe this is actually his 200 subs video, so take a look out for that. Anyway, I lead with my, Azelf. He leads with his Alakazam, and he goes for a Shadow Ball, but doesn't kill me, or doesn't hit me down to my Focus Sash, so I'm pretty sure this thing isn't, specs after this. But then I see that he switches a move back into Psychic, so that means he's not, choice in any way, which makes me believe that he's Focus Sashed. So, I think he probably has, Focus Blast at the worst, and I know I can take two anyway, so I decided just to set up an Agility, because this is my Agilogross, and I go for the Meteor Mash, figuring that I should be able to 2-hit KO it, because I suspect it has the Focus Sash. And, he goes for the Shadow Ball, just because it's safer, and, yeah, not much to say. He just goes for the, yeah. I just finish it off with Earthquake. So he hit Metagross down to quite a blot, and he sends out a Metagross of his own, which is kind of bad because I'm pretty sure if he's sending it out, he also has Earthquake. So I figure, I'm just going to do as much damage as possible with my Earthquake. No really use switching out, and I just let Metagross go down. So yeah, his Metagross is pretty injured, mine is dead, so I go into Shaman because it's cute, and my Shaman has Hidden Power Fire, which is super effective against the Metagross. So I do that, and Metagross goes down, which is good for me. And, yeah, I take some recoil damage from the Life Orb, but that's a small price to pay. So now he sends out Yanmega, and I'm thinking, like, when I was constructing this team before the battle, I'm like, well, I know I have a huge Yanmega weakness, but he's not going to use it, right? And then I saw it, and I'm like, fuck. Because that's my emotion right now, like seeing this thing, because I know this thing can completely destroy me if he gets lucky. And unfortunately for me, he does get lucky and hits that Hypnosis, so I'm like, crap. Here I'm trying just to, like, Ice Beam it, because that's probably a KO at this point. But he's gonna go for the Air Slash, and I'm still asleep, so yeah, I'm not gonna be able to wake up, despite, I think waiting 3 or 4 turns trying to wake up, but I don't get it. So that's kind of lame, kind of bad for me. And Suicune's going to go down to another Bug Buzz, I think. Yep, Bug Buzz. Useless crit, and Suicune goes down, and now I'm like thinking, like, crap, if this thing could get another Hypnosis off, I'm probably done for. So I go into Flygon, hoping he won't get the second Hypnosis, and he does, which is, like, so bad. So I tried to just go for the Outrage, trying to kill this thing, because this is a major problem. If I can't deal with this thing, I pretty much lose. So he goes for the Air Slash, and I wake up and get the Outrage. So there you go. That's what you get for hitting Hypnosis twice. And we are playing in Platinum, so Hypnosis is, like, really low accuracy. Well, not low, but pretty low accuracy. But now he goes into Salamence, and he gets the Intimidate, which is dumb, but Outrage is still super effective, and Stab, so it's going to be able to take out Mence. And at this point, he's thinking that I'm going to win because his last guys are dragons, all of them. So I guess this is somewhat like a dragon team or something. I don't know. But yeah, I go for the Outrage on the Kingdra, and that's going to take down the Kingdra, and his last Pokemon is Dragonite, but I get confused in my fatigue, so that's kind of bad. So anyway, he goes into Dragonite, and I really don't want to keep Flygon in and risk it. I decided to go into Gyarados to get the Intimidate, and he's going to get a Dragon Dance off, and I go for a Stone Edge, and unfortunately for him, I got a crit. So it really depends on the EVs whether that mattered or not. But anyway, great game, ReeceBenlier. Rate, comment, subscribe, guys, and I'll see you next time. Check him out. Link in the description.